Middle of the 9 athletes as well. They set it up for her. Jenna Prandini, well, she's a great 200-meter runner, has a best of 10.9, the American. Hasn't had a vintage season by her standards. 7th in the London Diamond League before the games, hasn't raced since then. Natasha Morrison of Jamaica, 11-1 this year, but she's a 10.85 athlete. Bas Bitaye of Gambia, she goes in lane 3, semi-finalist in the Olympic Games at 200 meters. Then Tamari Davis, 2nd in Lausanne and 2nd in Monaco just before the game. She's a very consistent racer as the 21-year-old American. Best of 10.8. Yeah, and there is Svoboda. How they love her. Silver medalist at the World Indoors in Glasgow back in March behind Julian Alfred. And that wasn't a bad person to lose to, seeing as Alfred went on to become Olympic champion. Marie-Josée Talou Smith of the Côte d'Ivoire. I'm sure she races more than anybody on the whole circuit. A prolific racer. 4th in Lausanne, 11.07. Still in good form, the 35-year-old. Daryll Neita of Great Britain. 4th in the Olympic 100, 5th in the 200. So frustrated with those, although she got a silver from the sprint relay. Tia Clayton, 7th in the Olympic Games. The Jamaican silver medalist. Only a youngster, just 20 years old. And Patricia van der Weken of Luxembourg completes the lineup. She's a late addition, I think, because when I travelled here a couple of days ago, I was chatting to a certain Dina Asher-Smith at the airport as we were waiting for our bags. Dina announced yesterday she was pulling out of this meeting. I'm not sure if she's felt a niggle or if she's just not feeling 100%, but Dina flew here to Poland, but is not competing tonight. So the meeting record, well, it's a rather impressive one. I'm not sure we'll see an extra one added in this race. 10.66 by Shelly-Ann Fraser-Price of Jamaica a couple of years ago. But 3 Olympic finalists go here. And all eyes on Svoboda in lane 5. There she is, real powerhouse. She's a tremendously quick starter. Look for her to probably lead at halfway and then maybe to get run down. Can she stay ahead, though, to send everyone home on a high? With Mondo, of course, 2 more attempts at that world record in the vault to come. Well, a really good start from Tamari Davis, there, 4th from right. Svoboda's got some running to here yet. I don't think she's going to win this one. Really good running on the near side, too, from Tia Clayton. Tia Clayton takes it there. On the near side, I think, probably the shortest athlete in the race and the youngest at 20. The Jamaican in lane 8, I think, just nicked that. 10.81. Well, it is super fast. That's the 5th fastest time in the world this year. And for Clayton, it is indeed a new lifetime best by a pretty big chunk. 10.83 she's given, in fact, but it is nonetheless a lifetime best. Svoboda didn't get her usual bullet start from lane 5. Wasn't able to get the blood up for the crowd through the first half at least. But Clayton, well, she's similarly small in stature, but boy, did she hold her form well.
The women's 100-meter final at the recent track meet in Poland delivered an electrifying display of speed, skill, and fierce competition. Positioned as the headline event of the evening, the race brought together a formidable lineup of elite sprinters, each with their own impressive credentials. Yet it was Jamaica's rising star, Tia Clayton, who captivated the audience with a remarkable run, confirming her ascent among the brightest young talents in international sprinting. The competition took place in Katowice, Poland, a city buzzing with anticipation, largely due to local hero Ewa Swoboda. A former European indoor champion, Swoboda was the face of the event, her image plastered on billboards across the city. With the crowd firmly behind her, expectations were high. But the race didn't go as planned for Swoboda, who faltered at the start and ultimately failed to secure a top finish. The final featured a deep field of global talent. Among them was American sprinter Jenna Prandini, known for her strength in the 200 meters. Although she had posted a personal best of 10.9 seconds, her recent form had dipped, evident in a 7th-place showing at the London Diamond League. Jamaica's Natasha Morrison also brought solid credentials, entering with an 11.1-second season's best and a career best of 10.85. Olympic semi-finalist Gina Bass of Gambia was another formidable name in the lineup, eager to assert herself. American youngster Tamari Davis, aged 21, added depth to the field with her consistency and raw pace. Boasting a personal best of 10.8 and a runner-up finish in Monaco earlier in the year, Davis was tipped as a podium threat. Other strong contenders included Great Britain's Imani Lara Lansaquot, Marie-Josée Ta-Lou-Smith from the Ivory Coast, and Daryll Neita, who had placed 4th and 5th in the Olympic 100m and 200m, respectively. Still, it was the youngest sprinter on the track who delivered the evening's most memorable moment. Clayton, just 20 years old, lined up in lane 8 and delivered a flawless sprint, crossing the line in 10.83 seconds. Not only did she clinch the win, but she also set a new personal record and clocked the 5th fastest time worldwide this season. Her run highlighted her calm demeanor, technical excellence, and clutch performance under pressure. What made her triumph even more noteworthy was the strength of the competition. Despite being physically smaller than many of her opponents, Clayton held immaculate form and surged in the latter half of the race. The finish was razor close, with just hundredths separating the top three. The final results, 10.83, 10.83, and 10.84, illustrated how tight the contest was. This win marked a pivotal moment for Clayton. At only 20, she has already proven she can challenge and defeat seasoned veterans of the sport. Her steady development and standout displays have positioned her as a breakout name in the sprinting world. Experts now predict she could soon emerge as a generational talent, one capable of dominating global championships in the years to come. The arrival of new stars like Clayton breathes fresh life into track and field. As the 2025 season looms, excitement is building around her continued rise and that of other young contenders. Sprinting thrives on intense rivalries, and as these athletes drive each other to new heights, long-standing records may fall. While Usain Bolt's iconic world record still stands tall, the new wave, led by athletes like Clayton, could one day inch closer to rewriting history. Clayton's post-race celebration reflected both humility and quiet confidence. In interviews, she credited her coaching team and emphasized the importance of staying grounded despite the spotlight. Her victory in Poland may be just the beginning, as her sights are now set on the upcoming World Championships. With every race, she sharpens her legacy, proving that the future of women's sprinting may very well be Jamaican once again.